What if I told you that money isn't just something you earn? It's something that quietly controls how you think, who you trust, what you buy, and even the biggest decisions of your life. The scary part? Most people never realize it's happening. Today, we are uncovering the dark psychology of money, the hidden forces that keep millions trapped in a cycle of stress, debt, and endless chasing. And once you see these psychological tricks, you never look at money the same way again. Let's begin. Here's the first truth. Money doesn't just buy things, it buys emotions. Think about the last time you bought something expensive. Maybe it was the latest smartphone, a luxury watch, designer shoes, or a brand new car. Did you really need it, or were you buying the feeling that came with it? Status, confidence, acceptance, success. Companies know this better than anyone. They're not selling products, they're selling identities. A luxury brand isn't saying, buy this jacket. It's saying, become the kind of person people admire. That's the first psychological trap. People don't spend money because they need something. They spend money because they want to become someone. Now let's talk about something even darker. Fear. Fear is one of the most profitable emotions in the world. Financial news knows it, advertisers know it, even scammers know it. When headlines scream, the economy is collapsing, people panic. When someone says, this offer expires tonight, people rush to buy. Fear shuts down logic, and once logic disappears, selling becomes easy. That's why successful investors don't react emotionally. They slow down, they ask questions, they wait for facts. Because emotional decisions are usually expensive decisions. Here's another psychological trick you probably experienced, the comparison trap. You see someone on social media driving a luxury car, vacationing in Dubai, living in a huge house, and suddenly your perfectly good life doesn't feel good enough anymore. But here's what you don't see. The debt, the stress, the financial pressure, or the hundreds of photos taken before posting the perfect one. Social media has created a world where everyone compares their real life to someone else's highlight reel. And comparison creates dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction creates spending, and spending creates debt. It's a cycle designed to keep you chasing a lifestyle instead of building wealth. Now here's one that surprises almost everyone. The more money people earn, the more they often spend. It's called lifestyle inflation. You get a raise. Instead of investing it, you upgrade your apartment, buy a newer car, eat at more expensive restaurants, book luxury vacations. Suddenly your income doubles, but your savings barely change. Why? Because your lifestyle expanded just as fast as your paycheck. The dark psychology here is simple. Your brain adapts incredibly fast. Yesterday's luxury becomes today's normal, and tomorrow you'll want even more. That's why many high-income earners still live paycheck to paycheck. Not because they don't earn enough, because they never escape the cycle of wanting more. Let's talk about another invisible force, scarcity thinking. When people constantly worry about money, their brains become trapped in survival mode. Instead of asking, how can I create more value? They ask, how do I survive this week? It increases stress. It even affects decision making. That's why improving your financial mindset isn't just motivation advice. It's practical. The more mental space you create, the better financial decisions you make. Now here's something businesses spend billions of dollars studying. Anchoring. Imagine you walk into a store. The first watch you see costs $10,000. Then you notice another one for $2,000. Suddenly, $2,000 feels cheap. But if the first watch never existed, you'd probably think $2,000 was expensive. Your brain judges value based on comparison, not reality. Retail stores, car dealerships, real estate agents, luxury brands, they all use this psychological trick. And most people never notice it. Being rich is owning assets that pay you even while you sleep. Looking rich gets attention. Being rich creates freedom. The wealthiest people often don't spend their lives trying to impress strangers. They focus on building businesses, owning investments, creating cash flow. Because real wealth is quiet, debt is loud. Now here's the biggest psychological shift of all. Money is an amplifier. It doesn't change who you are. It reveals who you already are. If you're generous, more money allows you to give more. If you're disciplined, more money allows you to build more. If you're careless, more money simply creates bigger mistakes. That's why building character is just as important as building income. Because without discipline, wealth rarely lasts. So what's the solution? Become aware. Question every purchase. Ask yourself, am I buying this because I truly need it? Or because someone convinced me I needed it? Stop comparing your life to strangers online. Focus on increasing your skills instead of increasing your image. Invest before you spend. Think long term when everyone else is thinking about today. Because once you understand the psychology behind money, you stop being controlled by it. Instead, you begin controlling it. And that's where real financial freedom begins. If this video changed the way you think about money, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to A Momentum Money. Every week, we break down the habits, psychology, and strategies that help ordinary people build extraordinary financial lives. Thanks for watching. And remember, the greatest investment